Hi, welcome to Knit with Hannah. I'm talking today about more of my toolkit that I keep with me when I'm knitting, and it's the needle case today. Hi, welcome to Knit with Hannah. I'm Hannah. I'm here with more Knit and Natter Vlogmas. We are dissecting my knitter's toolkit today. What's come out of there already? Yesterday we talked about the measuring tape. Today we're going to talk about the needle case. If you want to learn more and more about what's in my knitter's toolkit, then hit subscribe, click on the little notifications bell, because I'm giving you a video every day until the 24th of December. So it's ideal for you to just get out some ideas. I mean, all of these things that I'm showing you in the next few days, and talking about the measuring tape yesterday, ideal for people who get presents at the last minute. What shall I get you? What shall I get you? And if people give you really nice things like yarn store vouchers, then you can go and find all these things for yourself and get yourself really kitted out so you know what you need. Well, here, just like this is a Cath Kidston wash bag that I was given, I decided once I was sorting this out to go and find myself a Cath Kidston needle case. I don't have Cath Kidston anywhere else in my life, but I thought, well, they go together, why not? So in here, I also keep my scissors. These are really sharp. I think they were sold as sewing or embroidery scissors, but they're so sharp, they're ideal for yarn, and I don't use them for anything else. You know, you have scissors around the house that are cutting up sellotape and cardboard and paper, and you don't want that. These are going to get dirty, filthy, and all of that dirt, and also the wear on them will end up in your knitting, and you don't want worn scissors for cutting yarn. You want really sharp scissors, so make sure you've got a good pair of scissors. And I keep them in my needle case. I also have in here a couple of pieces of yarn. As generally they're from my last project, so they just sit there, and that means that I know I have yarn available if I need to just hold a couple of stitches for a reason, or mark a place on the row. I can just use a piece of yarn instead of delving into my toolkit, and I'll show you all of that in a few days' time. But for just one stitch or one marker, I will use a piece of yarn. Now, I have all my needles, and you don't want to use pointed needles for knitting. I have them in here in case I need to do some sewing at some point, and all I have to hand is the knitter's toolkit, like sewing on a button in onto a shirt or something. Then it's here. I also have a safety pin. That is ideal, again, for holding a couple of stitches rather than a whole set, rather than a whole row or the back of a neck. But here is what we need. This is tapestry needles. They have different sized holes on them for different types of yarns, but they're there and ready to use. They need to be blunt so that they don't pierce the yarn and tear the fabric. That's what a point will do, so make sure you have tapestry needles that are blunt. One other thing, because this has got a little pocket in here, is that I have these little plastic needles. I kept these from when I was a child, and I got tapestry kits. So I've got a couple of these, but they have a nice big hole in them. And if I'm knitting and I need to sew up something with super chunky yarn or something like that, then actually sometimes these are better. And it works just as well as a metal tapestry needle. So that's it, that's my needle case. And you may have noticed that I have a round needle as well. That's actually, I bought that in a kit of leather needles that you use for sewing up leather. But now I use it for bookbinding. That's the bookbinding linen thread that you've got on the end of there. There you go, that's something about me you may not have known. So yeah, that's the needle case, and like I showed you, I also have the scissors in there too, and that all goes in one piece into the toolkit, and I can take that separately in my project bag. If I don't want to take the whole kit with me, I can just pick out the needle case with the scissors, put a few more pieces of yarn in there as scraps, to use if I need them, and that can go separately in my project bag if I'm just going out or just away for a couple of days. So there you go, that's my needle case. If you're setting up your toolkit and you're just starting out knitting, you come along and join me for the Novice Knitter Courses. Novice Knitter is going live in January. They're all available to buy now, but if you want to buy them now, you can join the live round of Novice Knitter in January. I'm going to be there to answer all of your Q&As on a weekly basis, and I can get you up and running with your knitting. So set up your toolkit now, or ask for little bits for Christmas, and then join us for Novice Knitter in January. That would be great. Right, I will see you again tomorrow. I'm going to dissect more of this and hope I'll see you then. Bye for now. Happy knitting.